Okay, all I can do is apologise. Like I say, it only seems to happen on live streams. This I can be on like the PSG save. Here's Stevie. Um, yeah, I can be on the PSG save for hours and hours and hours, and this kind of thing never happens. Um, so I don't know what it is. I'm going to have to try and get my head around it because it's very frustrating. It could be heat. It could be it could be my capture card is overheating because I've got the display on the monitor here, so that's been there all of the time. But it's the capture card is not picking it up and relaying it onto live stream because I've just got a black which happened I think in the last live stream as well. Right, well let's just hope everybody comes back. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't because but anyway, okay, I think I've lost my train of thought completely now, so let's go. Oh, actually no, we need to do okay, so yeah, pre-season was a little bit curtailed obviously because of the FIFA World Club Cup, and but we got three really top games to start the night off. We've got Real Madrid in the UEFA Super Cup, so Real Madrid obviously won the Champions League. We've got Stuttgart in the Franz Beckenbauer Super Cup, which we actually have you won the Champions League on FM26? I have. Yes, I won it with Spurs, I think. Yeah, Spurs. And I'm gunning for it in the PSG save. And obviously we're gunning for it in this save as well. And then we've got the DFB Pokal playing Duran. So we've got 3 cup games to start the night off. So let's... so I think probably we are going to go with this. Let me just have a quick look. So obviously I do have options now. I do have options because I've got Brown, I've got Elise. Other than that, I think it's a very, very strong team. That very strong team. I think we give that a save. I think we go into the Real Madrid game with this. An early treble on the cards. I don't know. Who knows? That's a shame, that, because we're starting to get a little bit of the thing with live streams is it's all about momentum, isn't it? You know, you get, you know, you start getting people coming in, you start generating a chat of subjects and whatever, and you start building the momentum, and then something like that happens, and I mean, whether we'll get people back now, I don't know, but that's a bit of a shame, that. Okay, let's hope it carries on for the rest of the night now and doesn't glitch out again. But there was nothing I could do there to get that the capture card to put the image through onto the live stream. Right, let's go into this Real Madrid game. I mean, it's a bit early in the season, but it might give us a little bit of an indication, because obviously we'll probably meet Real Madrid in the Champions League at some stage. Imagine FM27 is removing players identified by pie charts and data. Yeah. Oh my God. Right, okay, let's... See, it's probably not notified people now that I'm back up again, so that's a bit of a shame. Never mind. Come on, the Palace, by the way. Come on, Crystal Palace. You can do it, lads. Let's make it a double in Europe. We don't want a treble at weekend, but a double in Europe. Come on, Palace. Rooting for you. I don't know whether it's a bit dangerous to go positive against Real Madrid. We are doing all right though. We've had 4 shots, 3 on target, so we're doing okay at the moment. Is that a new feature, match preparation from your assistant? Okay, here we go. Mbappe on the ball. Honestly, I'm not kidding. It's all of that good work there. 35 minutes, Real Madrid have done nothing. And then the game has to give them a goal. Although they have come back into the game, I suppose. Give them another demand more. Oh, that's a great shame that. I'm as sick as a chip about that. We were getting some nice momentum going there in the stream, and that seems to have killed it stone dead. 7 clicks I've got on here now. Look at that Madrid side. I know, it's bonkers, isn't it? And I don't know how old Mbappe is. 34-year-old Mbappe. Endrick will probably be at a decent age, will he? 27-year-old. Yeah, I mean, they're a good side, aren't they? Bellingham, 30-year-old Bellingham. Wirtz, 30-year-old Wirtz. Address the team. We're going to have to go disappointed, aren't we? We have got a few tired players, though, looking at it. So, okay, let's bring Elise on, and we'll bring that Brown on. Let's give him a run out. Brown. So I've noticed that since the update as well. So I don't see why Brown would have an exclamation mark against him. One thing I have noticed is those are switched. That's not be helping us, will it, really? Right, let's confirm those changes. So I've had to make 2 changes at half time. Not ideal. Okay, if you have dropped into the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I'm managing Bayern Munich. Right. Well, that 1 goal seems to have done it for Real Madrid. We've had 12 shots now, 7 on target, but obviously we're playing Real Madrid, so see Bastion's on a 6.3. Not ideal, is it really? Right, let's put Brown up front then, and what else can we do here now? Let's bring what can Diao play? He's going to have to come on anyway, isn't he? What can he play? Oh, he can play that on that wing. Preferred foot right. Oh, that's okay. Right, let's switch those 2 over. Is that 4 changes now? 3 changes, right, okay. And let's bring hiya Bone Crusher, alright, sorry about that. I did see my message about the stars. I think I glanced on it before I closed the stream down, but I didn't fully take it in. Right, let's bring, right, where is he now? Let's bring Brown in on that side. Okay, can we nick an equaliser here? Or are we going to go down in this game? It's weird how these algorithms work on YouTube. It's strange. When I closed the thing down, I had 50 clicks and now I've got 11 and struggling to gain any momentum at all. I think that's killed the stream, that. Okay, Wirtz with the ball now in the penalty area, slides the ball in the back of the net. Okay, so we're not beating Real Madrid. Are they based on your current team, based on your staff opinion? I've learnt to ignore them most of the time now. Right, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. Right, okay. So we're not winning the Super Cup then, are we? That's a bit of a shame. Would have been nice if we'd have put up a different, a bit of a showing in this one. But it is what it is. It's early season. We are playing something a little bit different. We've got new players to bed in. So hopefully by the time we play them in the Champions League proper, then don't get me started on stars. There we go, breakaway, and they've got a player running through the middle. Oh, well done, Brown. Well done, lad. That's going to get you in my good books. Nice ball over the top. Elise, can we get a goal back here? Can we? No, we can't. No, we can't. Okay, let's... No, hold on a minute. Oh, can we do that, please? I did click on it. Stop trying to cheat me. Right. We'll just bring Bock on for a bit of experience. Let's bring him on for Debast. Right, okay. Hiya, Cameron. You all right, mate? Sorry about that. What was the problem with the black screen? I don't know, Cameron. I am beginning to think that it's something specifically to do with the live stream, because it never happens when I'm doing that normal save. But I don't know why that would be. I literally don't know why that would be. I mean, I've done some long saves recently. Oh, you've injured somebody for me as well now, have you? Right, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I can't. I'm trying to. Obviously, I'm trying to run the live stream here, and I'm a bit hot and bothered. It's hot. I've got lights on me, and my brain's not working to try and figure out why that is happening just in the live stream, because it doesn't happen in normal saves. Now, thinking about it logically, so the capture card is picking up that screen there, and then that is then putting it onto this screen here, which is the one that I am projecting. So I'm either putting that on live stream, or I'm recording it in Power Director. So in theory then, it shouldn't make any difference what I'm doing, should it? Whether I'm live streaming or recording it for a standalone video, that shouldn't make any difference, I don't think. So why that's doing that, why I can, because that screen came back. The screen came back and I could see that, but behind me here on this screen, there was nothing. So there was just a black screen, that's what you were seeing. So the capture card's not picking it up. I don't know, I really do need a new capture card, I think. But like I say, I'm a bit wary of spending that kind of money at the moment. It's like 150 quid or so. I am trying to save up for a car, so right, okay, let's confirm those changes. It's thrown me a little bit, that I don't like being aggravated like that. It doesn't put me in the best of moods, and the fact that it's gone now and I've got 15 clicks on my screen, when I closed it down I had 50, so it's basically killed the stream off for me, that now. So thanks very much for that. Right, well, we're going to have to be angry about that. Not quite sure. So you see, this is what I was saying. So you get this screen now instead of the news screen. This is new for me. I don't know about you in the chat, you lads in the chat, but this is new for me. So and now obviously I can go in here. Well, actually I need to find out when the next game is. The next game is on the 6th of the 8th, right, okay. But we do need a couple of players there. We're really tired at half time, so let's give them a little bit of rest. We'll give them 3 days, I think. This is new as well. They've really darkened that colour there, so that's quite new, I've noticed. Yeah, the only thing is you have inside forwards on wing play, so it will be wide. Wingers will be narrow. Wouldn't that be a counter action? I think it was there before, but that's a click on preferences. Now it's auto. All right, okay then. Yeah, you might be right, Jason. It's early doors with this. I am trying to do something a little bit different here, so you might be right. You may well be right. That might be worth. In fact, let's do a save. It might be worth having a look at that then. Let's see if we can play some out and out wingers rather than the inside forwards. Okay, so Musiala, he's very strong right-footed. Right, okay, so he can play winger that side. So let's see. Right, Almala is reasonable on his left. What is Elise? Elise is left-footed, very strong. Well, let's bring Elise out there then and make him a winger. And we also need to change those up. I have no idea why they've got swapped. That's a bit weird, but anyway. Right, okay, that's kind of well spotted, Jason. Well spotted. I think I did make that change before I brought that whatever it's called, El Mala in and Brown. So okay, let's move it forward. This next game, this Beckenbauer Super Cup malarkey, we did lose this. What's this? Out for 9 to 12 days. Thanks very much for that. 3.54 or 45 million coming in. Okay. If you have just joined the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I am playing I'm managing Bayern Munich, and you'll have to forgive me here. I'm just, what is going on here? João Ferreira, another DM. Okay. Okay. I don't remember that one. But that's quite good because that gives me more rotational opportunities. Yao Ferreira. Of course, we are still in a transfer window, aren't we? Right, okay. Okay. I'm wondering whether, because I've got that live stream up there now that I've closed down and then restarted, that'll obviously be a different live stream. I wonder if people are getting diverted to that one instead of this one. I can't really remove it. You've got too much money if you can't remember transfers. I know, Stevie. Oh my God. I think all the money has definitely gone to my head. Definitely gone to my head. Yeah, I think that close down has killed the stream basically, which is a bit of a shame, but there you go. There's not a lot I can do about that. I just don't know how, other than buying a new capture card, I don't know how I can fix that in the middle of a stream, because it's just not capturing it. So I don't know how to fix that. Right, okay. See, I like this now. I like this. This is much nicer, this. Although Jason said you can do this in preferences, but this is better than having that news screen. Hold on a minute. So we're not playing the DFB Pokal, are we? We're playing this Franz Beckenbauer Super Cup. And then 4 days later we've got the... It's really thrown me that. I'm the kind of person that I need my brain to be focused, and then the momentum then keeps me, it keeps my conversation going. It keeps me, the conversation in front of a camera. All of that, the continuity helps me an awful lot. And then when something like that happens and it breaks my concentration, then I'm a bit taken aback now. I've lost my kind of train of thought. In late games, it will show position 2. Yeah, that's a great shame. That's a great shame. Because although I do enjoy doing the live streams, I do kind of rely on them for bringing extra subscribers in. And with the number of clicks I've got at the moment, I'm not going to get any tonight now, because it's basically killed the stream, that. Okay, it is what it is. Let's just let's crack on. Okay, so we're playing Stuttgart, Franz Beckenbauer Super Cup. Right, so we've gone to wingers now. Let's see whether that works. I mean, you are right, playing wing play and playing inside forwards, probably not the greatest idea. In fact, let's just make him a fullback. So, with wingers on, they can stay back, can't they? DLP, right, okay. Okay, Diao is injured. We're still on rest. Of course we are. So I've misread. This is it. You see, my head's gone now. So I've misread. I've still got my players on a rest period. It was 3 days, wasn't it? And I read it as 7. So I've screwed up there. Okay, let's bring that Ferreira in. He can come in there. And yeah, we need to get these average ratings up now. These average ratings are very, very, very poor. In my PSG save, all my players are all average ratings over 7, and we're just cleaning up. So these need to get better. Right, let's give that a save. Right, let's see if we can beat Stuttgart. It should be a little bit easier than Real Madrid, this. Let's see whether we can do this or not. I tell you what, it's much cooler tonight here. I've got a nice breeze coming through the window. And the alternative is in possession up to advanced wing backs, and then it's their forwards wide play, but that is very aggressive. Yeah, I'll do this as a standard thing now and see how it goes. But you could be right, Jason. By the time I've played an hour, we could be going back to the gegenpress again. Right, okay, we're doing nothing in this game either at the moment. And Musiala is now injured as well. It's going well so far, isn't it? So that's 2 of my forwards injured. Live stream cuts out. Had to reload it. It's going very well up to now. No, doing absolutely nothing in this game. And we've so Musiala is out injured now. Okay. Right, so Marla is right-footed. Okay, let's bring Marla in then. So it looks like I've lost Elise and Musiala now. Thoughts on Pep? Now he is gone. It's a real strange one, Bone Crusher. It's a real strange one because I sat watching the last game and all of the after game stuff with my daughter, and I must admit I was very nearly in tears with it, and it was such a sad thing. And then there was a point where, you know, my daughter said to me, "But all you've done is criticise him for the last 2 years," and I'm like, "Yeah, no." Because I've not been happy with the football. I mean, he's done great things. And, you know, me and my brother Ian, you know, the year he died, we watched the Champions League final in his living room. We hugged in the middle of the floor and he died 6 months later. Memories like that are just absolutely priceless. And he's given me stuff, Pep Guardiola, that I never ever thought I would see. But at the same time, I mean, it's a very long explanation and I don't really want to bore everybody with it. But, you know, my thoughts on it were, if you are the greatest manager in the world, mate, come up with something now to combat this 11 men in the penalty area. And all he wanted to do was tip-tap, 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 try and thread the ball through the eye of a needle. You could guarantee every game we played, whether it be Crystal Palace, Liverpool, West Ham, Brentford, the man of the match would be a central defender on there. And it'd be like, oh, the defence are having the game of their lives here. They're blocking this, they're blocking that, they're throwing the body in front of it. Well, they will do. They've got 11 men in there. Haaland's getting pelters, 3 men on him. You know, what's he meant to do? So, I mean, a part of me is very, very sad that he's gone. But for me, if he was going to stay another season, he needed to come up with a new revolutionary tactic that got the best out of Haaland, Semenyo, Doku, that got the best out of players. And I'm hoping that when Maresca comes in, he will play a different kind of football to get the best out of Haaland. Because every team knows how to play us now. And Pep just didn't change. He wouldn't change. So I know it's a long explanation, Bone Crusher, but those are my thoughts. Do you know, I have to lie about my age by 24, 29, to lie 9 years, make myself younger. I know, exactly, Jason. I'm doing the same. When I put my age in on now, I don't put 73, I put like 60 or something. Because otherwise, in football manager terms, I'd probably be dead by now. Right, okay. So we're 0-0. We're going to be angry again. Right, are we... I don't know what's going on here. Is this tiredness? What is going on here? Let's go into the second half. I have a feeling last season I started off with wingers and it was a bit flat like this. And that's why I went to the 3 attacking midfielders. To be honest, you're not wrong. The last 2 years we won't ever see anything like this again. Never could thank him enough for those memories. No, exactly, Bone Crusher. It's I've had some great memories with him, and he's done immense things for us. Absolutely immense. But I just did get very weary of the... You know, it's just like... So, for instance, like I bet my daughters were watching the game and we'd play 45 minutes of football and it'd be this boring sideways stuff, trying to thread the ball through the eye of a needle. It's not working again. It didn't work again. It's not worked again. Then it's not worked again. And you're like, oh my God, do something. Please do something different. And then in the second half, you see a long ball go forward for Haaland and he scores a goal and I'm screaming at the telly. I'm even calling Pep like, look, there you are, you moron. If you play like that, we score goals. Stop tip-tapping the bloody ball about. I'm getting annoyed now. And because then my daughter had come in and she'd say, stop. You're going to do yourself damage, Dad. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm very passionate about football. I'm passionate about my team. I want my team to bloody win and play well. And the last 2 years, they're just not. Inconsistency, horrible, boring, tip-tappy football. And he won't do anything different about it. Right, okay, so we've scored a couple of goals now. Right, we need to make some changes here now. Right, so we are having... I think this is a little bit of a... This is a bit of a what's it? What do you call it? This is a bit of a hangover from the Club World Cup, I think, this. Right, let's bring that Ferreira in. We'll bring Jacobs in. Stick him in there. We'll stick him in there. And have I not got Shishan on the bench? Why have I not got Shishan on the bench? What am I doing? Okay, Bok could come on for Diamande. Right, okay, what else can I bring on here? Let's go Brown. We'll move Moura inside. What others have I got going here? Right, we've got a Gegenpress. Europe. Right, so that's more of a defensive thing, isn't it? For Pavlovic. We'll drop Jacobs back in there. Bastian, Moura and Elise. Right, let's do that. Bastian, Moura, Elise, Jacobs, Havlich 4. Yeah, okay, let's do that. I wonder if in a certain jobs you'll be head coach and others a manager and less power in head coach. I think your players could hear you ranting and thought it was them getting it. Oh, brilliant. Love it. Oh, dear me. Yeah, if you think I'm passionate when I'm playing Football Manager, then I suppose there's a lot of people like me watching football, but I sometimes when a game's finished, well, like the day after, I feel a bit ashamed of myself because it's like, come on, at your age and not your shoe size. You're 73, grow up, mate. But I do end up screaming at the TV. I really end up screaming at the TV. Right, okay, let's go forward with that. That's the replay of the goal. Right, okay, so if anybody has joined the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. And I am managing Bayern Munich. And we're going for the Champions League this season. After Vincent Kompany got sacked and only getting them into the Europa League, we won the Europa League and now we're going for the Champions League. But this is like the German Super Cup, I think it is. Should see me when Aguero scored into the... Could have thrown the TV out the window. Oh my God. Okay. Pardo's through. Oh, nice stop by Chevalier. Just managed to tip it around the post. Not bad at all. If there is anybody in the live stream who would like to subscribe to my channel, that would help me greatly. In fact, it would help me even more than greatly, seeing as my live stream has got screwed up tonight. So I don't think I'm going to get many numbers in at all now. But anybody like to subscribe, helps the channel, and it just gives me a bit of motivation to keep making these videos. And Noah Darvic there, oh my word, he's so excited, he scored a goal and he's legging it back to the centre circle. And that goal has been awarded. I mean, let's drop back to cautious. This is meant to be a cautious mentality, this. This was a gegenpresser set up for away games in the Champions League. Okay, we have won it 2-1. So first bit of silverware. Could have been the second bit of silverware, couldn't it? But anyway, it is what it is. I mean, football does that to you, though, doesn't it? You know, it's, you can kick off a game and, you're quite a calm person. And then all of a sudden the ref gives something that you think is not. I mean, that offside for Phil Foden against Villa, where his bum cheeks were offside. I mean, come on, And they won't change it, All of the wrestling to the ground that Arsenal have done this season, they won't change that either. They will not change it. They just won't. It's ridiculous, really. Right, okay, so we can be delighted now. And my player's looking absolutely shattered. Right, okay, so... right, so the next is... Right, let me just get this... I know what I've done there. So I don't know whether you've noticed, but they changed this here. So the fixture schedule, you're thinking you're on the next game, you're not. So they've changed that. So you have to click on it and then you can see whether that's where I've made the mistake. Right, so we've got a game now in 4 days' time. Right, okay. Right, we are still on rest as well. Okay, so I'm screwing this up royally. I still hate seeing that Aguero goal even now. It's weird, isn't it, how it affects people? It's like when I see it, the hairs on the back of my neck still stand on end. It's such a great moment in Manchester City's history. Foden, so much no advantage. Of course he did. Yeah, of course he did. Yeah, with his bum cheeks. Right, so there's nothing I can do about that then. We're already on a rest period. So there's nothing I can do about that. So how many people have we lost there then tonight who were in the live stream? There were quite a few who came in the live stream, and I don't think they've come back in again. Not seen Mike, unless he's on holiday. Not seen Mike for a few streams either. Right, okay. Are we still on the 13th? Oh. Right, okay. No, that won't do anything on it. You can recover from rest if needed. Right, we're on the 14th now. Right, okay, I can do it now. I will get my head back in the game. I just need the momentum. My head works in the way, if I've got momentum, the momentum then tells me what to say next, tells me what the next subject is, tells me that, if the momentum's broken, then I struggle a little bit. Rest players. So what was it on the, I'll just do one day, I think. Kind of weird. I was gutted into them, but if I was to know the torch I'd be put through with poor signings, poor football and coaches, I'd have took it on the chin. It's gonna be I must say I was only 1 to 2 days. It's gonna be a very interesting season coming up. Very, very interesting. I mean, as a City fan, it's going to be fascinating because the Maresca is meant to be the man. He's meant to have given him 5 players he wants. Whether we'll get them or not, I don't know. Savinho was meant to be being sold to Spurs. Again, don't know. But for other teams as well, because Liverpool are not going to be as bad as they were last season. Can Arsenal maintain it? I think if they clamp down on the wrestling, if they clamp down on the wrestling, I don't think Arsenal will be the same team at all. But then you've got the likes of Spurs, who I think might come good next season. Chelsea have got to do. They've got to come good. United, now Carrick has signed that. It's going to be very, very interesting. Here's a controversial question. If City are found guilty, is there any argument that the statue would have to come down? Not many people would say it. I don't know. I would not mind Savinho. He's not done well. Yeah, he's a bit of a strange player, isn't he, Bone Crusher? I think he's maybe a confidence player, and because he doesn't get much game time. I mean, it's meant to be being announced, isn't it? But they should do. Arsenal struggle next season. It's what I'm saying, Bone Crusher. It's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, you all know what my feelings are on the 115. It's all trumped up, isn't it? And you can't tell me that after the court case had finished, you can't tell me if the Premier League had won that. So let's go back to the whole putting the players off for that Bournemouth game. So there was a reporter came out before the Bournemouth game and said, Pep's leading, selfish bastard, you selfish bastard. So just for a story that you can put your name on, you selfish bastard, because basically what that did, it put all the City players off and the Bournemouth game just went to shit. You selfish bastard. Because the other thing is, do you not think that Pep Guardiola, having been at this club so long had the right to come out himself and say, look, it's been a great time, you know, which he did do, but I think he had to do that because that selfish bastard did that in the news. So bearing that in mind, the 115, if we've lost that case, do you not think by now some selfish bastard in the news, in the journalists and whatever, would not have got the story and put it on the front page of the Sun like they did when it came out? 115 cheats Manchester City, and that's all we get now. Notts Forest at Wembley. All the Notts Forest fans was that's all they were singing. You cheated your way to the top, blah 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 blah. Do you not think that something like that would happen? I mean, the fact that it's gone on so long, I don't know. Going to Spurs is the rumour. 10 years being Pep. Yeah, Fergie's time was leaked early too. Was it really? I don't really take too much notice of United, so. I mean, I get. You see that's not on, is it? You know, I get, you know, like player signings and things, and you get ITKs, don't you, in your forums and whatever. And I get that, you know, it's like, you know, in the grand shape of things, if you get somebody comes out and says, oh, I think we're going to sign such a body. But, I mean, if that happened to Ferguson, that's the same. I don't like Alex Ferguson, but I feel, I mean, he's the greatest manager of all time. There's no doubt about that. Alex Ferguson, greatest manager of all time. If somebody came out and leaked the fact that he was leaving, once again, you selfish bastard. Do you not think Alex Ferguson, being the greatest manager of all time, had the right to do that himself? No. Just for a story that honestly, it's like I said on Friday, I have to be very careful what I say about journalists because I could end up in bloody court. Because the whole thing with phone hacking, that young girl who was murdered and the phone with her makes my blood boil. Honestly, I could swing for the lot of them. I'm happy for the Villa the Brill season. Nice to be not 10th, 16th. Yeah, I mean, they've had a great season, Cameron. They've had a great season. Mr. home from school and tell us that the Man United signing Andy Cole was so much better than teletext. Oh my God. What's going on here now? Oh, review captaincy. Right, okay, let's have a look. Right, okay. Chevalier. See, Tape doesn't really play very much. Right, I'm going to make Chevalier a captain, I think. The captain. And then... and then how do I do acknowledge and move on? Alright, select the vice captain. Right, okay. What's going on here? Why's my light gone off? Just a second. Oh my God, talk about technical problems tonight. What's going on? Yeah, I think we'll be finishing this live stream early. It's been a bit of a disaster tonight. Right, okay. Stadium of Lights. Yeah, my the light that I use on this side is rechargeable, but it uses a USB port into the computer. I don't know whether it's just got a bit dislodged. So the battery ran out of it. It's working off the computer now. Right, once again, my concentration and my train of thought. Leadership, right, okay, DeBast. I think DeBast would be a good shout. Select a vice captain. Zeno DeBast. Yep. there's no good having, because Tate doesn't play very much. So I think that is probably going to be it. Confirm captain Chevalier de Bast. Right, okay. Right, let me just save that there. If anybody has just logged in to the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I'm managing Bayern Munich. If anybody is in the live stream who's not subscribed to my channel, if you could, that would be absolutely brilliant. I'm having a bit of a mare tonight, so cheer me up no end if I can get a few subscribers out of this bit of a car crash of a live stream. Okay, Diamande is now injured. Okay, I'm not quite sure what all this is about. Why are we getting all of these injuries? Is it that Club World Cup malarkey? Right, let's see if we can take this wing play into the season. Okay, we've got this Des Duren now in the DFB Pokal. He's having a Western, as we say down here. A Western. Oh my God, what a night this has been. I was quite excited today as well, because I thought, I got up this morning and then as the day's gone on, the winds got up and the breeze was nice. And I thought, you know what? It's cooled down a lot. I'm going to do a live stream tonight. I was quite excited for it. And then it's turned into a bit of a car crash. Can't win. I have got another capture card somewhere. I might have to have a look at that and see whether I can use that instead. Good chance to rotate. See, Stevie's on there. Stevie's on. He's got the mindset. Good chance to rotate. It certainly is. It's on nights like this that I rely on the chat to keep me on my toes, because my head is a bit of a mess at the moment. So we're going to have a transfer window coming up as well, aren't we? I don't think I've got any money left now. Let's have a quick look. Oh, 7.84 million. But I've got 1 million in wages available. I mean, I suppose... they've changed this as well, haven't they? Claire used to be next to edit search, didn't it? Um, 33 million of clauses to sell to. Have I? All right, okay. I'm just looking whether I can bring anybody in on loan. Seeing as they seem to be quite handy at the moment at injuring my forwards. Who's he at United? They might to give you more of a budget. Right, okay. Clauses. Clauses. Let's have a look. Clauses. Right. May as well sell these clauses then and get Mr. So he's the these have just gone out as well, haven't they? 4 clauses, 3.1, and Kenneth H. Horn. So well spotted, Jason. Well spotted indeed. $41 million now. Commission. Oh my God. It's in the it's in the post, Jason. In the post. Right, hold on. Are there any Wonder Kids knocking about that we can oh right, so he's a Wonder Kid. Centre mid. We could train him up to play attacking mid though, couldn't we? Although we're not playing with attacking mid, are we? Are we? Yes, we are. 103 million. Don't want to let him go on loan. Can you move some of that wage budget over? Yeah, possibly, possibly. Mind showing your best player? Not a good enough central midfielder. No, no. He's surely he's not a Wonder Kid. He can't be a Wonder Kid in. No, he's a winger. Right. Well, that was all loans, wasn't it? Okay. Let's have a look at the Desiree Doué. Dare I go and sign him? 53 mil. 28. Florian Wirtz, Real Madrid, 280 million. I think I might leave it till January and see how I'm doing. So who was it who asked? Kusa Mortensen. My best player, right? Let's have a look here. So we do it if we do it by ability. So my best player is doing it that way. It's Musiala, 30-year-old and 4.5-star player. So probably it would be him. I mean, I've just signed him, so he's got 5-star potential. He's only 21. I mean, potentially it's a very good squad, this, but I am picking up a few injuries. Right, okay, so Diamande is out injured now. Do we bring the young kid in? Or do we bring Leone in? We bring Leone in, I think. That's the best way to do it. Cheers, how much have you won? Well, it's only my second season with Bayern. I was manager of Schalke 04 at the beginning of last season. And then Vincent Kompany was manager of Bayern. He got sacked. He could only manage a 6th place finish for Bayern, which is pretty unthinkable. So they ended up in the Europa League. So they came in for me and I took them over at the beginning of last season. Won the Europa League, won the Bundesliga. And now we're in the Champions League. So this is my second season with them. But we have just won the Super Cup as well. The big target now is the Champions League. That's the big target. Right, we need Shishan, don't we, on the list? I was a bit surprised I'd not put him on. Have we got a goalkeeper on there? We've not got a goalkeeper, have we? We need a goalkeeper on. Oh, the goalkeeper's injured. Figures. Oh, of course it's the right. See, my head's gone now. I'm not concentrating at all. Right, so Stevie said rotate. We're rotating. Right, okay. Who can we bring in? So the new lad Ferreira can come in. Shishan can come in. I've changed one of the centre backs already. Good chance for Bock to show what he can do. Brown can come in. Tape can come in. And then wingers. So Diao is injured. Musiala is on that fitness. Elise. Let's bring Marla in. I would have played Diao there, but obviously I can't do now, can I? Let's bring Fernandez in up front. And let's bring that Brown in there. He can play there. Palace 1-0. Come on, Palace. Come on, Palace. Right, I think we'll do that. It should be a bit of a stroll, this one. So we've got 4 players there. So we've got Fernandez, Elmala, Brown, Musiala. We've got Elise, Bastian. Diao and Mora. So we have got 8 players for those 4 positions. City just linked with Pedro Porro. Yeah, I don't know what I feel about that one, Bone Crusher. I'm not very sure about that. I mean, I suppose as a backup to Nunes, maybe, I don't know. Not sure. I mean, you know, like I say, it's going to be fascinating for City fans because it's all very well, like, mentioning players, but your mindset is like, right, where's that going to fit into Pep's system? But Pep isn't manager anymore. How is Maresca going to play? We don't know. So I think there is some talk of him playing a double pivot and inverting fullbacks or wing backs. I've no idea. Don't know. I don't know whether I'm that keen. At that kind of money as well, I think they're reckoning 50 mil. So we'd basically be swapping Savinho for Pedro Porro. Don't know whether that's such a great deal, really. Maybe actually play right and play Nunes in centre midfield. Well, yeah, no, Jason. But mind you, having said all of that, it's a different mindset now. Pep Guardiola is not manager anymore. So I don't think we're going to be getting central midfielders playing at full back and all of that kind of thing. We are going to get players playing in their right position. So maybe, I don't know. Is Maresca confirmed? Not yet, it's not, no. But from all the chatter, it sounds very much like it is going to be him. I think they're just ironing out the bits and pieces. Okay, Adam Brown scored. Nunes has shocked me, though. He was awful last season. I mean, it's a sign of a good player, isn't it? I mean, Guardiola has done it many times in his career, you know, and used a player in a different position. And it's up to that. But look at John Stones, you know, played him as a right back, but inverting into midfield. And he was amazing at it. I feel really sorry for John Stones. Somebody there, I think somebody's going to get a world-class defender for absolutely nothing. And if they play him in a standard defence that's not on its heels all the time, and he doesn't have to bust a gut, I think he'll stay fit, and they've got a great player there for nothing. Okay, we are winning 2-0. If anybody has joined the live stream, numbers are ticking up a little bit now. If anybody has joined the live stream, playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I'm managing Bayern Munich. And if you're a bit confused about the two streams tonight, the first one was going really well, and then my capture card screwed up, so I had to restart it. That's why there's two streams up for tonight. So very, very unfortunate that. But if there is anybody in the live stream who's not subscribed to the channel, it would be very nice if you could subscribe. It's free of charge. It doesn't cost you anything. Just press the button. Hit the notification bell as well, because I have a lot of stuff on my channel, and you will get notified when new videos go up. And give this video a like as well. It needs all the help it can get after tonight. It's been an absolute disaster. Glad you mentioned Stones. As an England fan, I'm very concerned how easy Watkins skinned him. What, in that final game? Yeah, but I think you have to consider the circumstances of those last two games, because the players, and particularly Bernardo and Stonesy, their heads were in a completely different space altogether. I think the emotion of the day just took over. I am managing Bayern and Man United in season 5. All right, you're managing United. How's that going then, mate? Whoa, that was a rocket of a shot. Nice idea. Nice idea. You're 15th, right? Okay then. So you're 5 seasons in and you're 15th. So it could be going a little bit better then, could it, do you think? Whoa. He took over from Nagelsmann, right? Okay. It's weird when it's like the PSG save when they came in for me, and well, it was the previous manager, Pep Guardiola, previous manager, went to manage Spain, so that's the reason I got the PSG job. Weird. And City, it's weird how Football Manager works. City are not doing well in that save, and yet my 4.5-star striker Dino, the Brazilian lad, I'm just getting plagued now with messages. Manchester City want him, and Musiala's injured again. Is he going to be injury prone now then? Right, we need to take him off. Let's take Musiala off. Let's bring Elise on. Oh, you're in FM24, right? Okay then, right. You're not fancy FM26 then? I tell you what, we've come close a few times, haven't we? Right, okay, please. We have got some tiredness there, though. Who was it who was tired? Oh, it's Musiala. Right, okay, that's okay. Tiny little ground. It's weird, as you kind of it seems ages since I played in a small stadium where you can see all the trees at the back. I'd forgotten all about that. Penalty. I will sell the deadwood. Well, you will if Football Manager lets you sell the deadwood, mate. I've had a bloody nightmare in the PSG save trying to sell players. If the game doesn't want you to sell a player, you're not bloody selling him. You've got no chance. Right, I'm kind of thinking that I need to create a different tactic. I'll do it after this game. Okay, Marla needs to come off. It's all DMs on the bench. Let's change into this and Bernal can come on. We'll just flood the midfield. What are we, 62 minutes? And Jacobs could come on for him. We've got this game now, so that's 3 changes, isn't it? Right, okay, so Bernal needs to come in there. Jacobs in there. Jacobs in there, thank you. Elise and Brown. Right, let's just do that. I think I'm going to create another tactic, I think, for games like this where we just need to hold on to the game and I can rest the likes of Musiala. It looks like he might have a little bit of a problem, Musiala. Cunha and Buemo are. Funny thing is that Tottenham won a UCL with Zidane in charge, right? Okay. I think in my other save, I think Spurs have been favourite to win the league now, 2 seasons on the trot. Right, anybody else we can bring in now that's not had a game? Musiala, Fernandez, Di Bast, Bastian. Besic can come on. Right, let's do that. And Pep is still at City, right? I mean, there's no doubt about it. Pep Guardiola has been a brilliant manager. I mean, I think the possession-based football that he played, it worked for many years, but I think in the last 2 or 3 seasons, it's been figured out. And that's really what frustrated me, that he didn't come up with something different. And he still wanted. And the other thing is, we haven't got De Bruyne anymore. We haven't got David Silva. The players who could thread that ball through the eye of a needle. He's still trying to play this possession-based tippy-tappy, but not really got the players to do it. My main tactic, I play without a main striker. I've got 2 inside forwards and a second striker. Right, okay. And that's worth thinking about. Here's my issue with stars. My right winger scores 7. Drop back up with 3 stars, 1 goal, 4. Apparently star players and league differences. Yeah. Backup player is homegrown and that's added to his pros. Right, okay. Yeah, okay. Right, okay, we can be delighted. Right, okay, I think it's the first game of the season now. And we're playing Augsburg at home on the 20th. So I might be able to get 2 days in there. Let's give that a save. I refuse to do that as apparently it's overpowered. Is it really? Strikerless, not a fan. I mean, I am a fan of that, Stevie. I am a fan. I like doing it. That's something a bit different, isn't it? It's something a little bit out of the ordinary. I do like doing stuff like that. Right. Let me just have a quick look at this situation here. So, if we adjust the wage budget, 6287. So we can actually generate 88 mil. spending 628. So I would still have about 150 a week there. 88. Right, okay then. I am wondering whether this Musiala thing is going to be a problem. And in that light, see they moved shortlist right to the end as well. No. No, cancel that. I mean, Desiree Doué wouldn't be a bad shout from Paris Saint-Germain, 53 mil. All depends on the players you've got. I didn't have a decent forward and I had no money to buy one. The set piece that got your son back 50 goals a season. The strikers issue. I mean, Desiree Doué is interested in coming. There's João Vitor as well at Atletico Madrid. Oh, 227 million. So it looks like he's not starting for PSG. 1 with 7 sub appearances, 2 goals, 1 assist, and he's on a 7. Resolute character, 28 years old. So he's not 29 until June of next year. What's his injury record been like? Where is it? That's career. Have they moved that? Where's it gone? Discipline. Personal contract transfer status. Have they moved that? Where's that gone? Career stats, discipline, scouting report. Oh, it's here. They've moved it. Right, okay. Injury history. Right, okay. 2031. Right, he's not been injured at all, hardly. I'm wondering about Desiree Doué then. If Musiala's going to be a bit hit and miss injury-wise, I'm wondering about Desiree Doué. Paris Saint-Germain view him as a squad player. Bonus upon winning World Footballer of the Year. I mean, if he's in with a shout of that, I won't say no to that. If anybody has joined the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I am managing Bayern Munich, and it looks like we might be about to sign Desiree Doué from PSG, given the fact that Musiala is injured again. Right, so he's out for 2 weeks anyway. Thigh strain. $400,000. I think I'm just going to give him that. And I think this would happen. Right, okay. Right, we need to start picking up this average worth it for 400k. I think so as well. Matches with those icons next to the mentalities like positive, etc. I'm not sure. Bilbao are probably getting relegated. Oh my god. Right, I think we're going to go vertical tiki-taka, I think. And we're going to go... what are we going to do here? Four, four, two, two, two. Diamond. 3, 3. 2, 2. Pep Cavarola. I mean, what's the nearest to there? Because I don't want this to be wingers. Because I've got quite a lot of DMs that I can bring on to try and tie a game up. What's the nearest? 3, 3, 4, 4, 2 diamond. That's probably the nearest, isn't it, really? We'll just do the same out of possession as well, I think. Right, okay. So, so in possession. DMDLP, central midfield player. We'll have one of those as a second striker, I think. Okay, so they're throwing a few curveballs here at me. So Diamande now is out for 4 to 5 weeks. Okay. I wonder if this is a chance to throw Bock into the action. Could be the making of him, couldn't it? Our Palace still at 1-0 up. Are they still winning? If anybody has just joined the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I am managing Bayern Munich. If there is anybody in the live stream who's not subscribed to my channel, it is free. All you have to do is click the button, and it just helps the channel grow. And hit the notification bell as well. There's lots of stuff on my channel, and you will get notified whenever, because I have a PSG save as well that goes on YouTube, so you will get notified when that goes up as well. Right, okay, let's, so we're doing 1, aren't we? No, we're not doing 1, we're doing 2 and 3. So we're going to do this. So he wants to go there. Bastion back up front. Mora in there. Right, so goalkeeper's injured, Diaw's injured, Palmer's on a fitness. Lamashvili. Let's bring Pavlovic and Bernal in. And we just need somebody for Musiala now on that right side. So that's going to be Elise, is it? Can Elise play that? He's left-footed. Okay, for now then, we'll have him as an inside forward. And Fort can play as a wing-back, bombing up that side. I think we'll do that. Let's bring Palmer in, I think. So who have we got here? Oh, we got Brown. Right, no, Brown needs to come in. Kopf, Formetti, Diamande, Null, Diaw, Palmer, Musiala. Right, okay. Okay, and then if we switch to this one, Bastion up front, Marla, Morrow, Elise, Bernal, Pavlovic, Debast. Right, okay. So it's 2 and 3, isn't it? Right, let's just check this now. So Bastion wants to go in there. Almala, Elise, Mora, Bernal, Pavlovic, Fort, Bock, and Debast. Right. I mean, do we trust 18-year-old Bryant Bock? But he is going to hit those 5 stars if we keep playing him there. It's a great chance with Diamande being out. I think we do that. Right, let's... what time is it now? How are we doing for time? 9:45, right. Okay, let's go to the match. Okay, first game of the season. Let's see how this wing play does. Right, plenty of highlights, Match Engine. Plenty of highlights. I want to see how this is working, if it's working or not. So plenty of highlights. Okay, Bernal. It's a bit of a weird ball there. Either that or Elise just thought, you know what, I'm having that. Okay, fought down this side. Pavlovic. Ball through, fought some nice running there. Elise's in. And that gets put round the post once again. Corner, Elise. Mora. Come on. Bernal, 1-0. Still 1-0 Palace. Good. Come on, Palace. I mean, we're not going to dominate Europe, are we? Because hopefully we've got the Europa and the Conference. But I do not want Arsenal to win the Europa League. The Champions League. They shouldn't do against PSG. I mean, that should be a really easy win for PSG. But it depends how much wrestling they get to get away with. Nice goal, Bernal. Yeah, it depends how much wrestling they're allowed to get away with. Although, to be fair, they did top the league in the league stage, didn't they? They were unbeaten, in fact, I think. But, of course, they've gone the whole season, Arsenal, with no red cards and no penalties against them. And all of that wrestling that they do. Go figure. Well, come on, Palace. Could do with the second goal, couldn't they, Palace? Definitely could do with a second goal. Right, we're looking for tiredness now. Looking a little bit better, aren't we? A little bit better. So those first 3 cup games, 1-2, lost 1. So that's not too bad. I can't really be too disappointed. Because, I mean, generally, the Champions League winner would beat the Europa League winner, wouldn't they? So I can't be too disappointed about that. And it was Real Madrid, so... Whoa, what a header. But I'm sure we'll meet them again in the Champions League stage. Statistics indicate we're in control of the game. Right, fitness is looking better. I was just going to say fitness is looking better. My left wing is looking tired again. Okay. who is on the left wing? El Mala, right, okay. So let's bring Brown on for him then. Brown, right. That Bernal's done well in his first league game for us. Scored both goals from DM. I mean, to be honest, all of these games here, really, it's about momentum. Although I don't even know if on Football Manager momentum is even a thing. We could win 12 games straight and then go and lose our first Champions League game. But we do need to do well in that Champions League. Whether they'll let us win it in the first season, I don't know. Crossbar. Wind seems to have dropped a bit now. It's been bloody windy today here. So that'll be another parade, won't it? If Palace win that conference, then that'll be another parade. Nice work from Bernal there. You know, he scored 2 goals. Right, we're passing the ball around really nicely here now. Lovely ball to Brown on this side. Oh, nice goal as well. Nice finish. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I think I have got another capture card somewhere. It's not as good as the, what's it one I've got? Is it Elgato? I can't remember. It's not as good as that one, but I'll have to have a look for that tomorrow and see if I can find it. I'm sure I bought another one. Right, okay, so let's have a look. Let's make a few changes. So, Elise's looking tired. So winning 3-0. So let's try this. Let's try this then. Because in that case now I can bring, in fact we'll bring Ferreira in there. Shishan can play in the middle. Because I've got quite a few DMs. That's 3 changes, that'll do us. Right, let's go mid-game and hang about. Oh, I can't do it now. Needed to check that for positioning. Let's just check that again. Nah, I've not done this, have I? Mora, Brown, Bastian, Ferreira, Bernal, Shishan. Right, okay. That needs changing. Oh, that's unlucky. That is unlucky. If anybody has just come into the live stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026 and I am managing Bayern Munich. Okay, so we can make another couple of changes now. So Jacobs can come in for Bernal, and we'll bring Fernandez in there. Yeah, do that. Okay, 13 minutes left. If there is anybody in the live stream who's not subscribed, if you could subscribe to my channel, that would be greatly appreciated. It doesn't cost anything. Just click the button, and it helps me out immensely if you subscribe. Also, hit the notification bell, because you will get notified when I'm doing a live stream or when I'm putting videos up. I do have another save that goes up on YouTube managing PSG. Okay, 4 minutes of time added on, and it looks like we're going to 33 shots, 12 on target. Looks like we're going to win our first league game of the season. Okay, let's give them a delighted for that. Latest results. Okay, when is the next game now? It's pretty soon, isn't it? See, that's the way I need to remember that now. It's weird, isn't it? You get used to doing something, and then they've changed that now. That's where I made that mistake of that rest period. So you actually have to open it up now to see where your next game is. Right, it's 27th. So that's not too bad. I think we will put a couple of days in there, though. Let me just put a couple of days in. Right, okay. Full time 1-0, nice. Very nice. I'll look forward to watching the trophy lift later on the news. Pleased for them. I like Palace. I like the team. I like the fans. They're all right, Palace. And of course, we nicked their song, because their signature song is that Kingsglad all over, isn't it? And we nicked that for Guardiola. Right, so I'll put that in, haven't I? I'm glad they've won that. That's nice. That's a Villa Europa League, Palace Conference League. That's very nice indeed. So Palace then, after having gone all those years winning no trophies, they've now won the FA Cup and the Conference League. So that's nice, isn't it? Okay, the Dewey's transferred. We just need to adjust the budget. Okay. I say in the PSG save, I signed a 4.5-star player. I mean, I know we have different, you know, whether they make a lot of difference or not, the star ratings, but I do use the star ratings quite a lot. But having said that, his attributes were very, very good as well. And the board gave me an F-, I think. They were absolutely furious that I'd signed in. And I'm like, what? See, I'm only getting a B- there for Desiree Doué. Okay, Doué's a top selling shirts. High sellers. Assane Diao is expected to remain the #1. The club sold 1.1 million shirts. Total commercial revenue 118 million. Hiya Paradise, mate. How are you doing? Right, so I've got to remember as well that we're not at the end of the transfer window yet. It's unusual for me, this, because I normally like to get to the end of the transfer window, but I've done all my business really. So Dewey coming in now is that's just about done, I think, now. Okay, I think I'll play another couple of games and then I might finish. Palmer, right, okay. He's out 5 to 6 days. Picking up a few injuries, aren't we? Early season, Musiala, Diamande, Palmer's injured now. I got this randomly suggested, don't even play FM, but seems a chill stream. It's a very chill stream. In fact, I was going to say, in fact, people generally nod off. Yeah, well, it is a chill stream, yeah. We don't have any arguments or anything like that, you know, and I always try to keep the chat going if I can. But so that's weird. You don't even play FM. That's strange. That have you got any designs on playing FM, Paradise? Have you? Are you a football fan even? That's strange. You would get that recommended, isn't it? Right, okay, so we're getting 12.79 million for the league stage. Does that mean the league stage has been drawn? It does. I tried, but it's very complex. Well, what I would say, Paradise, is keep watching, you know, YouTube and watch content creators, because the more you watch them, the more that you will learn. I've told the story many times, Paradise, but when I bought the game, I put it in the bin 3 times because I couldn't play it. But I kept watching other, you know, like Lelujo. I kept watching Lelujo and then fished it out, tried it again, couldn't win, put it in the bin. I did that about 3 times. Then eventually you just get the mentality of the game. Amazing though, Palace Online, they were not in Europe and now they have a trophy and right for them to win this conference 6 seasons. Yeah, well, exactly. I do follow national soccer a bit. Oh, well, if you follow national soccer, Paradise, then as of today, I think it is, or the yesterday, Football Manager has brought the World Cup in. So you could actually play the World Cup if you've got FM26. It can be a console version. It's less so, though. Yeah, I mean, that's the point, Paradise. Were you playing the PC version or the console version? Because the console version is less complex. Okay, so we start our Champions League campaign off with none other than Liverpool. Then we've got Inter Milan, Club Brugge, PSV, Arsenal, Chelsea. We've got 3 Premier League teams. That's a bit unfair. And then we've got Lech Poznan and Sporting CP. That's a bit unfair. We've got 3 Premier League teams in there, because generally Premier League teams in Champions League are usually very, very good. So I'm guessing that the fact that you said soccer there, Paradise, I'm guessing are you from America? What a lovely cup draw. Oh, God. It's certainly going to make it watchable, isn't it? Liverpool, was it Chelsea and Arsenal? Go on, Bennett. Right, let's... Transfer deadline in 1 week. This is the problem now. We're going to have to do a lot of button clicking to get through the transfer window. Your Middle Eastern, all right, okay then. Right. How much you do try then? Subbed, by the way, it's nice to listen to when doing chores. Thanks for the sub, Paradise. Helps the channel no end. Middle Eastern, right. Okay, have we got any messages we need to look at? Hanover 96 is the next game. Let's see whether we can get 2 for 2 in the Bundesliga. So expected fitness tests. I mean, Musiala must be coming back to. We're gonna have to be careful with Musiala. I might just use him on the bench and bring him on now and again. I mean, we have got this new lad in now, Desiree Doué. So he's Musiala is still injured, right? Okay. Deals on a fitness, right? Okay, Desiree Doué. Where is it? There it is. Right, who can we? We'll bring him on for Besic. So we've got Ferreira, Shishon, Brown. That's unfortunate, isn't it? Shall we? I think we're going to give him a nickname. I think we're going to call him. We're going to call him Striker Brown, I think. Because knowing me, in game, I will substitute the wrong one. Right, okay, let's... so we've got Striker Brown. Specifically Iraq. I begrudgingly watch my team either pull the biggest upsets like they did against Japan 2-1 or losing to teams like Jordan, Algeria, thankfully who qualified for the World Cup for a second time, first time being way back in the 80s, right, okay. I mean, it's quite an interesting part of the world for football, isn't it, that? Right, okay. So we've got Kopf, Beshid, Diamad is injured. Diaw's on a fitness. We really could do with him on the bench to bring him on. We're starting to get the average ratings up a little bit now, which is quite nice. I think we're going to go with that. People are quite passionate about it, to say the least. Yeah, I mean, I would imagine as well, I've never managed, I don't think, a Middle Eastern team in Football Manager. But I would imagine it's quite an interesting save to do. Right. If there is anyone in the live stream who's not subscribed, it doesn't cost you any money to subscribe. You just hit the button. Helps the channel no end. And it would be great if you could subscribe. Right. Let's see what we do here now. playing in white shirts. More, there's a ball there. There was a ball on your left. Interesting, essentially very difficult. Be rare for you want to not know every detail and statistic about players like Messi and Ronaldo. Right, okay. Okay, we have had 4 shots, 100% success rate there. But we're not actually hitting the back of the net. Chevalier. Oh, nicely taken. Good running, well spotted. Can we do something with this? Yes, we can. Pavlovic, nice. We're scoring a few goals from the DM position, aren't we? Bernal in the last game, Pavlovic in this one. We just need to convert some of these shots on target into goals now. Nice ball. It's a bit of speed there. Oh, Bastian over the top. Good tackle. Some nice running off the ball here. Yep. Gilberto Mora, 2-0. We've just got to convert this form now into the Champions League. That's the big thing now. I can't see us winning the Champions League at the third time of asking. We might need to get our reputation in there up a little bit. Good throw. Oh, must be. Oh, that's a great... Oh, bloody referee. That was a great long throw from Karashvili. Brilliant long throw. Caused havoc in the penalty area. It's been awarded as well. So Pavlovic has got 2 goals in this game now. Whatever Bernal can do, Pavlovic can do the same. Here we go. Oh, thought I was going to drop in then. It's really difficult in Football Manager because of the thing with the ages. You never know whether to hang on to like a 33, 34-year-old or whether to sell them and bring a new model in. I mean, I had that problem with Martinelli and Szoboszlai. And United bought Szoboszlai, so he's not gone to a duff team. Keeper. I'd love that to happen on a live stream, you know. That picking the ball out of the air and then starting a counter-attack. I'd love that to happen on a live stream. I might never see it again. It was brilliant, that. Nice take from Esposito. Keeping him at bay. Header. Post. Strange ball. Start again. Okay. I mean, they have had 5 shots, couple on target, but we are well on top in this game. Fitness seems alright as well. He's going to be a bit of a weapon, Karashvili, you know. At throw-ins, he's going to be a real weapon. Whoa! Oh, crossbar. What a lovely move that was. Shame that didn't come to a goal. I must admit, I am looking forward now to FM27 because I think I should be able to do some tutorial videos. And I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, we will go into the second half. Yeah, that should help the channel no end as well, doing some tutorial videos. It's weird, I've got a couple of messages yesterday for tutorial videos I did for FM24. Somebody's obviously started playing it and watched my tutorial videos. Seems like a bloody age ago that now. You kind of don't expect to get comments on videos you made like probably 2 years ago or whatever. Now I got the hang of the game to an extent. I think I'm going to quite enjoy making a few tutorial videos. Elise, lovely little goal from Elise. That was nice. Let's see that one again. Is it Pavlovic who plays the ball? Oh, look at this. Oh, that's nice. Just chips it over the goalkeeper. That is a very nice goal indeed. Very, very nice goal. Right, we seem to be getting our fitness up now. Fitness seems to be a lot better now. 18 shots, 14 on target. Oh well, let's let this highlight go and then. Oh. Heads. Like, oh, he got there in the end. There are 2 or 3 chances there to whip a ball through, or nip a ball through, I should say. 5-0. Right. Right, let's go into tactic number 3. Okay, so we will. Shishon can come on. Stick him in there. Farah can come on. Or we can bring. No, we can't, can we? What position can he play? He can play attacking mid, can't he? Let's bring Desiree Doué on. What else can we do here? Let's bring Tape on as well. 4 changes. Okay, Bastion. I've not changed this, have I? I need to change this. Chishan, Bernal, Ferrer, Dewey, Bastian. I need to change that before the next game. Right, let's go into the tiki-taka and see this game out now. If there is anybody who's joined the live stream, I am playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. You can now play the World Cup in the game. So that's all been introduced this week. So if anybody's thinking of buying the game, and in the summer with the World Cup on, you can actually play the World Cup in the game now. It's licensed and everything. So anybody thinking of doing that. But this is the console version. Oh, that's unlucky. And I am managing Bayern Munich. And we're hunting for the Champions League this season. If there is anybody who's not subscribed, it would help me greatly if you subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. Just hit the subscribe button. Helps the channel immensely. Okay. Let's make those. How many changes did I make? Okay, we can make one more. Let's bring Leone on for Debast. I'm really pleased for Palace. I think that's great. Ferreira's got a goal for himself. That's 6-0. Yeah, I'm really pleased for Palace. Really pleased. Two minutes of time added on. And we are going to be delighted. So there's 4 teams on 6 points. Us, Leipzig, Leverkusen and Mönchengladbach. Okay, next game is Kaiserslautern. Right, I think I might make this the last game of the evening and then we'll come back on Friday and we've got Union Berlin and then a couple of very tasty Champions League games, both at home, Liverpool and Inter Milan. So very, very tasty on Friday. Eintracht Frankfurt, Dortmund, Hoffenheim, and then we've got Club Brugge, Champions League. We might even get down to PSV as well on Friday. Depending on my capture card, of course. If my capture card decides to screw up, then... right, I need to do... Let's have a look here now. 27th, 31st. Well, I need to change that... out of possession, don't I, in the tiki-taka. Let's just change that while I'm thinking about it. 3, both. Pavlovic, Bernal, Elise, Mora. Yeah. Okay, let's give that a save. Right, last game of the evening, this one now. If you have just joined the live stream after the Crystal Palace heroic efforts in the Conference League in real life, if you have come into Fantasyland, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026 and I am managing Bayern Munich. And it's been quite a story. It's my second season. First season, I took over after Vincent Kompany was sacked. and he only got them a 6th place finish. And we were only in the Europa League last season, which was a bit weird. But anyway, we won that, won the Bundesliga, and this is my 2nd season now. So we're gunning for the Champions League. Whether we'll be able to win it or not, I don't know. I put quite a decent squad together here. We got rid of quite a few of the older players and brought some new young blood in. Whether we can, we did get beat by Real Madrid in the Super Cup, first game of the season, so that was a little bit of, it seemed like Real Madrid didn't seem to have to do an awful lot to score their 2 goals, and I think it was 2-0 they beat us. So, but we were very tired. We were in the Club World Cup at the end of last season. I think we played 3 friendlies, but you could see the team was absolutely shattered at half time. But we are getting our fitness levels up now. So if and when we play Real Madrid in the Champions League, then I'm sure we'll give them a better game. We're at the transfer window, aren't we? So there'll be a lot of button clicking here. Yeah, there's going to be lots of transfers go through now. So we've got no transfer budget left and 275,000 in the wage budget. So that's okay. That's okay, isn't it? Let's give it a save. Make sure we keep saving it. You never know. Anything to see in there? No. If we get all this out of the way, this button clicking, then we should have a fairly free run on Friday. Bayern Munich and Liverpool broadcast live. I should think it is as well. So Leipzig have won their game, so they're 3 for 3 now. Right, okay, we need to go back to the wing play. Right, let's bring Brown in on that side. The keeper is back fit, I think. No, so we need to bring him in. So I've got a really good squad now, and it's difficult to leave anybody. I mean, probably Jacobs, I would think. Diaw's on a fitness as well. Let's bring Desiree Douet on that right hand side. And we can do a bit of rotation now, can't we? Let's bring Ferreira in there. Let's bring Diaw in. Let's try and get some game time into him. We'll drop Elise off the bench. Right, let's give that a save. Well, the tradition is whenever I announce the last game of the evening, we normally lose it. So my trick was to not announce it and then just announce it at the end of the game. But All right, come on. Can we do 3 for 3, please? Come on, Striker Brown. Just hit it. Oh, what a lovely goal. What a lovely goal from Ferreira. Ooh, that was nice. I didn't even know he was coming in as well. Like Stevie said, I've got that much money. I don't know which players I'm signing. That was beautiful, that. Just a little touch. And then, oh, beautiful. That was a stunning goal. Love that. Love it. Okay, Striker Brown on the free kicks. Into the box. Get your head on it. Over the top. Are there any Crystal Palace fans in the stream? Come in and say hello. I'm really glad that Palace have won that. So they've done really well, haven't they? They beat City in the cup final, and then won the Conference League. That's really really impressive. I'm really pleased. This was quite a nice goal as well. Desiree Dewey, cross for Mora, bump, get in, beautiful. This front four now with rotation, keep everybody happy. It should be as good as anything in the Champions League. But of course you've got the Real Madrids with Mbappe and Wirtz. Who've they got up front? Can't remember who was up front. "20 minutes, 7 shots, 3, 8 now, 9. Oh my God, we're going absolutely mental in this game. 10 shots now, 4 on target. Back again. Moore is going to hit that. No, he's not. He stands there looking like he wanted a penalty, but he ain't getting one. Karavashvili, Vieira, one of the goal scorers, Bock, who seems to be, let's say it very quietly, but he seems to be having a good game, doesn't he? He seems to have slotted in quite nicely with that injury to Diamande. I could have put Leone in, who he's not happy at the moment, is he? He's not getting the game time. But I need to bring Bock on. He's a wonder kid. If I play him, hopefully, he'll hit those heights. Mora, what's he going to do with this? Oh, keeper gets a hand on that one. If you have joined the live stream, this is a console version of Football Manager 2026, and I am managing Bayern Munich. If there is anybody in the live stream who's not subscribed, it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. Just click the button, and it helps the channel immensely. We do live streams, generally Mondays and Fridays, usually 7:30 or thereabouts. I put an extra one in this week because I didn't do Monday because, being a Manchester City fan, I was meant to be in Manchester for the parade. In the end, because it was so hot, I didn't go. I have a few health issues that kind of stopped me from doing that kind of thing. Right, okay, we are pleased, and we now seem to be settling in, don't we? We're settling in a little bit, so that's quite nice. It's nice to be able to do a bit of rotation as well. I mean, it's great having these, like your DM partnership, it's great having that. But if you can bring some good players in and do that rotation, makes a big, big difference, doesn't it? Okay. Is it Kaiserslautern doing a little bit of something themselves here? Okay. Just to cover that now. Oh, it missed it anyway. Striker Brown. If you just joined the live stream, if you wonder why I've called him Striker Brown, it's because I have two Browns in the team. And one is a fullback and the other is a winger or a striker. He can play various roles. But just so I don't get confused, because I do get confused very easily. Okay, that was a nice finish, that one. Was that Ferreira again? It was Ferreira again. My DMs, I don't know what's going on, but my DMs are scoring goals for fun. It's weird. So that's Baleba, who's the other, Pavlovic, and also Fiera now as well. I need to write him down, actually. Oh, what are you doing? Giving me an injury? Who's that who's injured? Is it Dewey? Where do you see that? I can't see that. Injury? Who is injured? It's got to be Dewey, hasn't it? Where do you see the injury? I can't see that anywhere. This has happened to me before. It's very confusing. Right, we're winning 3-0. Let's go. Let's drop into this then. And, oh, now I've done that. It's Fair who's injured. Right, okay. That looks a bad injury, that as well. Not happy with that. Shishon. And I think we'll bring Leone on for Bok. And we'll bring Brown on for Karabashvili, I think. Well, let's do that. Look at me, they're changing tactics midway through the game. Whatever next. I hope that injury's not too bad to Ferreira. He looks like a very, very good signing. Last change. I think I can make one more, can I? I think I can. Who can we bring on? Oh, we're meant to be bringing Diao on, weren't we? Because of his fitness. Yeah, I'll give him 12 minutes. Okay, we're going to run out 3-0 winners. So this is 3 for 3, which is obviously quite nice. We're trying to keep up with Leipzig at the moment. Ooh. Very near. Very near indeed. Four minutes time added on, and that's another 3 points in the bag. Okay, delighted. Okay, so we are top by goal difference. Leipzig in second, but Leverkusen have not played yet. Right, okay. Right, let's have a look. When's the next game now? So, 31st, the 3rd. Okay, a little bit more rest. I really am not liking the look of that injury there to Ferreira. That looks a bit nasty, if I'm honest. Elche's Baselli in Come and Get Me plea. Well, I would do if you were any good, but I mean, you're not that good, are you? So why would I do that? 2 weeks, sprained ankle ligaments. Okay, they're chucking a few injuries, aren't they? Let's have a look at the injury situation now. Okay, Musiala's back on a fitness. Diamande is still out, and Ferreira. Right, okay. I mean, we do have the luxury now of we can just bring Pavlovic in there. So we have got that. We have got that luxury now. Right, okay, I think I am going to call it there. So I've got 229 clicks on my screen here now, which is, at one stage, it didn't look like that was going to be a thing. If you are watching this on catch-up, my capture card went a bit strange. So there are 2 live streams tonight. The first one, well, it's a continuation basically. They're both the same thing, but I had to shut the thing down and restart it again because my capture card went a bit strange. Oh, it is the transfer. Right, so should we just skip through these, do this button clicking, and then we can come back on Friday night. Well, we've got an offer in here for somebody. Don't know who this is. Brighton make Besic offer 18 million. What's he got a value of? 30. 23-year-old. He's got 4.5 star potential. He is surplus to requirements though. We've got a lot of players. Can we up that? Give us 19. Leo Walter, 19-year-old. Yeah, we'll accept that. Dorado, Bundesliga goal of the month. Yeah, Vitor. Yeah, he's 200 odd million in it, 182. I think we did look at him, didn't we? Okay, let's keep on clicking buttons. Loan offer for Fernandez. Reject that one. When does it close? It the 2nd of September. I think it might be the 2nd. Right. Okay. Dorado. Besic is going to Brighton. 20 million. Right, okay, that's all right. A little bit of money coming in there. Right, so the last few button clicks here of the summer transfer window. Right, okay, so it's passed. Transfer deadline date passes. So that leaves us now with 20 million in the bank. I don't know whether I dare look at the what? 260 million in the red in the bank. Well, you've got to speculate to accumulate. I think that is the that's the word, isn't it, or the phrase? Speculate to accumulate. Right, when is the next game now? It's on the 3rd of September, which is tomorrow in game. Okay, well, we're not done too bad there. Then we lost the Super Cup to Real Madrid, but then we won the Franz Beckenbauer Super Cup, bit of shiny silverware, and then we've done all right since. In fact, are we conceding goals? We conceded 1 against Stuttgart, obviously 2 against Madrid, but since then we've not conceded a goal in the Bundesliga yet. That's very nice. That can continue if it wants. Right, okay, I'm going to call it there. We'll come back on Friday about 7:30, and we've got a couple of juicy Champions League games there, both at home, Liverpool and Inter Milan. And then mixed in, obviously, we've got these Bundesliga games. We will get down here, though. I think we'll get through Club Bruges. We might even get the PSV game in. So we could end up halfway through the Champions League stage. Okay, if anybody has tuned into the live stream, if you've not subscribed, if you could subscribe to my channel, that would be absolutely amazing. Helps the channel move along. Doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, but hit the notification bell because you will get notified when I usually put a post up to say that I'm going live on the day. So you will get notified of that as well. Like I say, live streams are usually Monday and Friday 7:30, and sometimes I put an extra one in on a Wednesday. Depends how I'm feeling. So. But yeah, I think we're going to call it there. Thanks everybody who's come in tonight. Thanks to everybody who's commented. And once again, apologies for my capture card because we had to restart the live stream and not exactly ideal. But it is what it is. Okay, we'll give that a save. Be back about 7:30 on Friday evening and we'll do it all again. Okay, thanks very much.